I love that back spoiler. Automatic spoilers, very cool. Alright, hello everybody. I am the Mizzen Zoc. Head back into my bunker here. And today, Rockstar brought out a new Newswire. Today for August 15th. So let's go have a look at that and read over the details, and we'll be right back in just a moment. Yeah, see you guys in a second. Yeah. Alright everyone, so here's Rockstar's Newswire post for today, August 15th. Alright, it's called new in GTA Online, the Ocelot XA-21 supercar, plus double payouts in adversary modes and gun running discounts. Alright, Ocelot XA-21. There it is. Very nice. Looks good, see that? That's an automatic spoiler. So I don't know if there's options to change it, so if you guys do buy one, you might want to leave it as a stock option for spoiler. If it does, we'll have to get into it. I don't know if it has options or not, but a lot of the ones that have the automatic spoiler, very cool. So you might want to leave that there. So there's only 3 cars now in the game that can do the automatic spoiler like you see here. And that would be the Ocelot XA-21, like we're getting now. And otherwise it's the Nero and the T20. Yeah. And so there's only 3 cars in the game that have the automatic spoiler, which I kind of like. It's a very cool little feature. Yeah. So hopefully you guys had a good look at that. That looks pretty cool. All right. This is the Cutting Edge, available August 15th from Legendary Motorsport. All right. We'll get into some more details in a minute or two after this Newswire about the XA-21. But for now, we'll just read this part. Ocelot XA-21, now available. The XA-21 is the latest monstrous creation to escape Ocelot's experimental underground facility, leaving a trail of shell-shocked and visibly aroused onlookers in its wake. Packed with enough hybrid tech to make environmentalists salivate, the XA-21 is the epitome of cutting edge, now available exclusively at Legendary Motorsport. Yeah, and they don't tell you for $2,375,000. It's got a heavy price tag. Now, it is a supercar, but still, that's almost $2.4 million for that one, and that's stock, not even upgraded yet. So, yeah, double GTA money and RP across multiple modes. That's cool. Fan favorite modes: Sumo and Slasher, and those are popular modes for a lot of people. Sumo, I haven't played Slasher in a while since I think Halloween, but that's fun too. Are dishing out double GTA money and RP this week through August 21st. For those who prefer to make ends meet by pushing high-tech armaments through the streets, gun-running cell missions will also provide double GTA money and RP payouts. Alright, so that's a good time to do gun-running missions then, guys. As an added bonus, players who complete a cell mission between now and August 21st will be rewarded with the slick Black Coil T. Alright, so there's the Black Coil T. So all you got to do is complete a gun-running sale to do it. It doesn't tell you if it works as an associate. I think it would have to be actually your bunker. That's too bad. That said, you can do any sale when it comes to gun running. Okay, it doesn't give you any bonuses or penalties for the amount that you gun run. So, you know, if you only have a tiny bit, like I have $7,000 in my bunker at the moment because I've just been researching. And that would be enough to unlock the T. And it doesn't have any penalty. So, like, you know, the amount that you sell it for is always the same. So feel free with gun running to sell anytime you want to. And if you sell it at $175,000 value or less, then you only got typically 1 vehicle. And that way, as a solo player, or if you want to make it quick and easy, that's one way to do it. Alright, bunker, weaponized vehicle discounts, and more. Every criminal mastermind worth their salt is constantly on the lookout for new business opportunities, and an underground arms dealing operation is the perfect venture to diversify your portfolio. Starting today, Maze Bank Foreclosures is striking 25% off the Route 68 bunker. Purchase price through August 21st. Acquiring a bunker unlocks a whole new suite of manufacturing sales activities, your own personal shooting range to sharpen your marksman skills, along with ways to tighten your grip on southern San Andreas, including access to the Mobile Operations Center, with the Weapon Workshop Bay, where you can give your arsenal a boost with exclusive Mark II weapons upgrades. From the amphibious turret-wielding APC to the road-clearing Phantom Wedge. Warstock Cash and Carry is discounting a smattering of heavy hitters this week to help you skewer the competition. Take 25% off the following through August 21st. So we've got the heavy APC, so that's 25% off. So some people were waiting for these because it's only a matter of time until they bring you out a sale after they bring out new stuff. And so here's some of the first sales on these new things. So the heavy APC is 25% off. The anti-aircraft trailer, Von Fuhrer anti-aircraft trailer, which we still have to get, so I might get that too. The Joe Built Phantom Wedge. All right, so that's what they're just mentioning up here. The road clearing Phantom Wedge. Mammoth Hydra, which is a great aircraft, actually. And the Buckingham Valkyrie. Yeah, another rich guy aircraft. And if you're going to be running guns across the state, that's actually quite fast too, actually, I think. Yeah. Oh, no, that's not that's the Valkyrie. Yeah, that's actually an attack aircraft, I should say. Or sorry, guys, that's a whole different one. I was thinking of a different, I was thinking of the Vlitas, the Super Vlitas, but this is actually the Valkyrie. And so that's one of the better, if you have a team, some people think this is one of the better helicopters in the game. And if you're going to be running guns across the state, you need to make sure you look the part. This week only, take 25% off all gun running clothing and tattoos. All right, so if there's any clothing and stuff you're interested in, and some of it can be pricey, so it can save a little bit of money going that way. Tattoos aren't, I don't think, all that much usually. Premium race and time trial schedule. Rack up serious GTA money and RP in the following premium race and time trial events, live from August 15th to August 21st. And the premium race is Plummet 2, locked to the supercars. And time trial, Tongva Valley. All right. And there we go. So that's pretty much all in the Newswire for this week. Very cool. So, new t-shirt if you complete a gun running sale. And like I said, any amount should do. And if it's under 175,000 value, it'll be only be a single vehicle and be nice and done, quick and easy. And there's the Ocelot XA-21. All right, come on, man, come on. Look, you've been staring at the same poster for days. Like, yeah, that part goes with that part. That's what I told you. Oh, guys, jeez. I don't know about these guys sometimes, guys. I hired them, but I'm not so sure they're qualified. But, you know, criminal resumes are hard to trust. Anyway, so here we are back in the bunker. And see my value down there in the bottom right corner, $14,000? I shouldn't have that. I had zero, and I showed you guys in the previous video. I don't know if you guys seen that, but basically I have mine set to research only. And I'm just trying to unlock everything and just kind of going on unlocking everything and worrying about it later. And for some reason, every now and again, it gives me stock anyway. You know, I mentioned that when I first bought the bunker, before we even had staff, one gun showed up under my stats. So somehow I made a gun without any staff. And then later on, I've got it set to research only, and then I had a $7,000 amount show up, which I thought was quite funny, and I double checked, and yeah, my computer's set to research only. So, and I'm just logging in now here to finish this up with you guys, and it now has 14,000. And I am getting my research up, so as you guys can see, it's almost finished something else. So, very strange. It's a little bit glitched. I don't know. I guess it's good because we can go get that t-shirt, and I don't even have to set mine to manufacturing or anything. So, you know, I've already got $14,000. I can just quickly get rid of that in a single vehicle, and we're done. So as I said to you guys a couple times, I want to repeat it again. If you want to make a quick, easy sale, or you're a solo player, when that value is $175,000 or less, you will get only one vehicle. Okay, and there's no bonuses or penalties for selling gun running, so you can feel free to sell gun running at any value, and it won't make any difference to the profit you make. All right. Oh, and we were going to have a look at the XA-21. So let's have a look at that new car here. So Legendary Motorsport should be right at the top of the list. There it is, the Ocelot XA-21, and its big price tag, almost $2.4 million. Okay, let's have a look. To those who argue that the supercar is dead and hybrid tech was only a fad, the XA-21 would like a word as soon as it's done banging your mom. When you're done saying thank you, it'll show you the kind of annihilating performance that can only be achieved by locking a team of world-class engineers in a lab for 6 months and lacing their food with amphetamines. This is the cutting edge, and you're welcome. Oh, I love these descriptions sometimes. That's awesome. Well, it does look good and better for $2.4 million, you know, like 2.375, and it's not even upgraded, so that's rather pricey. But like I said, it has an automatic spoiler, and that makes it only the third vehicle in the game to have one, which is really cool. I was wondering why they didn't bring out more like that, and here we go. There's another one. Now, I did want to take this moment and kind of plug Bruffy 1322 for a second. I'll put a couple links in the description for those of you that want it, that he shows us testing here. Now, I'm rather picky about testing. You guys should be too. I'll probably do another video another day about why I like Bruffy 1322, but he's great testing. And if you don't like him, you know, I would recommend watching him, but if you don't like him, find somebody who tests like him. Okay, there's a reason why he tests like he does. There's a lot of factors involved in the game. You know, if you're just doing regular testing with friends on a regular session, it is a terrible test. I can't stress that enough. You know, so I'll save it for another video to explain why. But you can look around or look through some of Bruffy 1322 stuff if you want to learn more about why testing is so picky and why it has to be done in a certain way. But basically, you know, I guess just to leave you with it, if you're looking around at testing, you want to see somebody in a solo session. Generally speaking, you want to be on a measured track, a level track, a controlled situation, and a solo kind of race session. Okay, not single player, because there's different stats in that as well. You want to be online in GTA Online in a solo race, typically one you've created. Okay, there's a lot of reasons for that. Otherwise, you can't really trust the testing that you're getting. Okay, guys, so on with the testing. So Bruffy 1322's testing, which I test, he does a great job. And basically, this car is the new first place for lap times. So there's now 30 supercars in the game, guys. 30 supercars, so that's a lot now. And this is now first place for track times. So that means the winding, figure eight kind of tracks, okay? So basically, this one is now, for the longest time, nothing has taken the first place until now. So now it's gotten the first place. So that's good for that price. Okay, so it's excellent handling. Excellent handling. Now, top speeds, unfortunately, it's not that great. It's about 15th place out of the 30. Okay, so that puts it about midway through the pack. Now, I did want to say, guys, as we've said before, in my opinion, most of the races, if you are racing, are won by the driver, not by the car. A lot of factors involved. Lag, little bits of lag between you and the other players. Whether or not people wipe out, like the randomness of the track. Good luck can win in your favor or lose you. And I think a lot of these factors really have more to do with it. When I race, it's very often it's not against professional racers. So I think a lot of people worry too much about the top speed. I find a lot of times if you're not at the end, you're actually competitive. A little while ago, and these stats are out of date, but I just want to give you guys an example of what I mean. The Coil Voltic was the last place supercar, and that's the regular Coil Voltic, not the Rocket Voltic. And it was 26th place at the time. And it was about 5 seconds behind all the others. So that could lose you races, obviously. 5 seconds is a lot in a race. But at the same time, I always want to stress to people that if people ahead of you wiped out once, or definitely twice, you could win. Even with the slowest supercar. So, it really comes down to the track, the driver, a lot of factors before it comes down to the car itself. In my opinion. Alright guys, so that is the new car, the XA-21. And, research complete. Skull, Mark II weapon library. I wish I could pick those. You can't really pick those. For those of you who want a little tip about that, your gun running research, you can actually log out the moment it gives you that research, and it'll quite often reset. You'll basically stop it from saving the game, and then it'll give you potentially a different random unlock. So just so you guys know, I'm not going to bother. I'm unlocking it all anyway, so I'm just kind of hoping and just kind of going with it. But and I'd probably recommend the same for you guys. It's a little less trouble. But for those of you who are really picky about it, if you catch that moment just before it finishes, you can keep on reloading your game. And some people have gotten it to trip up too, so that it keeps on giving you a new one. Not more new ones. It just kind of resets, and then it gives you a new one and a new random choice. So sometimes you can get different ones. All right, I'm after all of them anyway, so. Alright everybody, I think that's today's Newswire. Thanks for watching. I'm the Missing Sock. I'm not the Newswire. I'm the Missing Sock. And yeah, thanks for watching, subscribing. It's great to have you all with us. We'll be doing some more soon. And yeah, I'm thinking about getting that new car. The price tag kind of hit me a little bit by surprise. I was expecting it to be, $1.5 million or so. I don't usually look these things up ahead of time, unreleased news, because I find unreleased news is unreliable, guys. If you guys haven't noticed, I tend to stick to the news that's been released. So, but that price kind of caught me off guard. Yeah, so we're gonna have to do something about that. But I do like that it has an automatic spoiler, like our favorite T20 here. All right. All right, take care, everybody. See you again next time for the next Newswire, and for the next video coming up very soon. Let me know if you think I should get the new car. Or should I worry? I was thinking about the Torero. I was thinking about some other cars too. The Rat Rod, Tornado. I still have to get one of those. A few other choices too. Some fun toys. Alright guys, so that's that for the Newswire. With that new news, the double GTA money NRP on gun running sales, I'd probably recommend, now that I've just finished my research project there, I'm probably going to switch over to manufacturing too. So I'd probably say for the next little while you might want to switch it over, if you haven't already, to manufacturing, and get all the double money you can, because I'd say it's a pretty good time to do some gun running right now. So double money makes a big difference. So yeah, it's definitely a good idea to do that. I'd probably try to focus on that. And I wanted to show you guys that automatic spoiler one more time. See? There it pops right out. Yeah. Can't wait to try the new XA-21's version. Alright, see you guys next time. Like I said, don't forget to log in and change that manufacturing over and make some extra money that way. And do at least one sale to get that t-shirt, if you care for a variety of t-shirts. I kind of do sometimes. It's kind of nice wearing different t-shirts or different things for different occasions. Kind of goes with the things I'm doing, wherever I can help it. Alright, take care everybody. See you next time. Bye-bye.